Competition, right, it is a good thing. If there's someone out there locally selling the products that you want to sell, that means that there are people locally buying what you want to sell already. Just because there's a lot of cake makers out there, that doesn't mean that you can't be a successful cake maker. Your product must already be excellent if you're thinking about selling it, right? So you're there. You're already building up your know, like and trust factor that we've talked about previously. So you're spreading the word by now. So how do you stand out from the competition? Be yourself, because people buy from people. Act like a business owner. Your customer service is probably 50% of winning the sale over. You know, your product can be amazing. If your service is crap, people are not going to come back to you. So do that well and do that professionally. Most of all, I don't want you to be afraid of the competition, right? Go and look at what they're doing. Look at their products, their branding, their niching, their prices, the whole attitude. Know what you're up against. Look at their reviews and match the energy of what won them the good reviews. Cover yourself. If they've had any bad reviews, you make sure whatever they've done in those bad reviews that you're not doing, right? This is how it's just one-upmanship all the time. So don't underestimate the value of your good customer service. Please don't be the knobhead that messages multiple cake makers, multiple photographs of cakes to get quotes, right? Don't do that, please don't. The way to find out things like prices and stuff is ask friends and family who have ordered from cake makers what they got, what they paid and what they thought. Right, that's the best way to do it, I've found. So stay ahead of your competition by continually learning, continually growing and pushing yourself. Get yourself better all the time. Blow your own trumpet, share your qualifications, share your good reviews, share your best work, make sure your photos are all brilliant. Fill in any gaps that your competition have. Things like if they're always fully booked, can you do last minute orders? Be more prolific. If they're only posting 3 times a week to their socials, post 5 times, post 7 times a week. More photos, more content, more commentary. Be funny, share like engaging posts. They don't even have to all be about cake, you know, just share things that get people chatting. Just to make yourself more visible. You can always steal their hashtags, right? Don't ever compete on price. It's a mugs game. Add more value to what you do with your service and with little finishing touches. I'd say of your competition, the ones that you really need to pay attention to are the ones that have been doing it for years because they've got it sus by now. Definitely don't worry about the cheap cake makers unless you are a cheap cake maker, and then you need to address that and quickly, because the cheap cake makers either put the prices up or burn out and bow out early. So you don't need to concern yourself with the cheaper ones. Don't see them as your competition. Like I say, if you are one, keep doing these trainings, up your game, get your prices up. So competition, know who they are, know what they do and know how they do it, and aim higher. It doesn't have to be unfriendly. Cake friends the ace, right? You can pass work on to each other when you're fully booked. You can help each other out with last minute supplies. If you've forgotten to order a cake board, they might have one. So you help each other out. So make friends with them after you've eyeballed the socials.